So light, like a croissant.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Jen and I'm your host here on the Down Cellar Studio YouTube channel and also the host of the Down Cellar Studio audio podcast. And I'm here to share with you a little bit about a random Saturday in November. So I hope that you'll settle in and enjoy. It's been kind of a quiet, lazy morning around here, which frankly hasn't happened in a while. I slept in until 9:45, which I don't remember the last time I've done, but I must have needed it. And I've done a little bit of crochet on this and a little bit of knitting on this, which you will have seen. And then we took a little bit of a break and Dan sort of re-taught me how to clean our pellet stove, which is a skill that I want to have, but it's something that he normally does. So got a little refresher course on that, which I spared you, my sort of chimney sweep covered in dirt aspect of this morning, but that is done. And then we cleaned up and then watched a few episodes of The Office, and I did some online shopping and working on some photo calendars that I'm making for gifts for this holiday season. And now I'm going to go for a walk, but I figured I would share a little bit about some of the projects that I'm working on today, and then we'll check back in a little while and see how I'm doing. So one of the things that I would like to finish today is the cuff on this Christmas stocking. This is a family tradition for the cousins on my mom's side of the family. And so I need to make one more for a baby that was born this year. And I'm in pretty good shape. So I have several more rows to do to get the cuff down here. And then that part will be done. I will still need to put the name on and then make a snowman that goes with it. But my goal for today is just to at least get that cuff done. So I'm pretty good shape there. And then I'm knitting on a pair of socks out of Hypnotic yarn from my Yarnable box in August 2021. I really love this fun subscription box. It's just so much fun to get a little treat in the mail. Even though I'm paying for it, it still feels like a really big indulgence and like a gift that's waiting for me. And there's always a skein of yarn or two. I pick one skein and I do fingering weight yarn, and then they throw in a couple extra goodies, which is it's just a blast. I really like it. I am a Yarnable affiliate, so I'll put a link below if you're interested in a subscription box. Might be a good one for you. I will get a small commission if you choose to purchase, but you can use code BostonJen for $5 off your first box if you want to give it a try when they open up for their new subscribers. But the other fun thing that I have here is a new progress keeper, and this is using the earring back type fixture on the top of it, which I think is really fun. My goal is to do 1 inch on these socks today, so at least with that progress keeper, I'll be able to tell what I did. And these were a really nice gift from my friend Melissa, who I saw recently. And she has the shop Maple Roots Creative on Etsy. And she gave me a little sampling of her different progress keepers and stitch markers. Hopefully those are coming in nice and clear for you. Let me block my face. So yeah, I'm really excited to try those out. She also gave me this really cool, I'm dropping things here, this really cool acrylic bowl to put my stitch markers in. So that's sitting right next to me at my seat here. And then she also is going to be offering soon, I don't know if they're in the shop yet, but these metal tins. And what's really cool about this is that it's got a magnet on the inside and your tapestry needle fits right in. I love it. I feel like it's always hard to even just get them out, even if you can find it. So to have that clip to the top is really cool. And then she also made me this really special keychain, which has my BostonJen stamped on it. She does metal stamping as well. The year, 2021. My word of the year, which is delight. And then DCS for Down Cellar Studio. And look at the little stars. I love it so much. So those are my new little goodies that I'm playing with this weekend. So we'll see how I really like the way that this kind of closure goes through the stitches. It just makes it really easy. You don't have to really worry that you're going to split the stitch because it just goes through so cleanly. So yeah, fun little plug for my friend Melissa at Maple Roots Creative. I love her stuff. She's so creative and talented, and it's so fun to support my friends. So, all right, but I've been sitting for a while working on the photo calendars, and I need to get up and move for a little bit. So I'm going to go take a walk, and I'll bring you with me. We recently bought some new towels and face cloths and things, so I'm going to bring these out to the garage to put in Dan's rag pile. And then I need to get some sunglasses on my car, and then we'll be ready to take a walk. It is a beautiful fall day. I'm really glad that I made a point to get outside. It's real easy to stay inside, especially when I don't have to be anywhere. And I know that I'll feel better once I take a walk. My legs are kind of stiff. I did some stretches this morning and used my Theragun, which is a huge help when I've got sore muscles like now. But moving around will help keep me from getting stiff. Plus, we can enjoy this beautiful foliage. All the trees are bare. What a difference a few days can make. It's colder out than I realized. I definitely should have brought some fingerless mitts. Oh my goodness, look how red my hands are. Yikes! It says it's 43, but it feels like 41. Note to self, when it's in the 40s, bring some hand mitts. And I just repaired a pair of my handmade ones too. My goodness, my mouth is cold. All right, well, I am almost home. I'm looking forward to getting back under my cozy little blanket. I have a new shawl design that I blocked, and I wasn't really happy with the way that blocked out, so I've been soaking it today, and I'm going to go ahead and get all the water out of this and reblock it and hope that the shape of this works, because it's kind of an unconventional shape. And I will tell you, behind the scenes as a designer, it's always my biggest fear that something just completely tanks and doesn't work. And this might be one of those ones, but I'm not going to really know until I block it again. So here goes nothing. All right, I'm gonna go grab a towel to roll it up in and get all the extra water out. It's about 3 o'clock. I'm back from my walk, just did some dishes, and we had a late breakfast, but I'm hungry now. So I'm gonna have some avocado toast with 2 of my favorite seasonings from Trader Joe's and maybe some fruit. And then I'm gonna get back to knitting and crocheting for a little bit. Success! I finished the cuff, and I've got about 10 minutes to spare after I blocked my shawl again, and I think it's going to work. Spoiler alert. I gave myself until 4 o'clock, and then I'm going to get up and do a few more things, but I got the cuff done, so I'm going to get back to working on my socks for a little bit. One of the things on my to-do list today was to get yarn to make some of the things that my niece asked for Christmas. So I'm going to make that squirrel and this little fox. This is a free pattern available on Ravelry. I'll link them below. But I've got a whole bunch of these Knit Picks Brava mini skeins, which I really like, and some other acrylic yarns and stuff. So I need to go through and clean up stuff from previous projects that I've made. I've got stuff that needs to be put away and I need to find the colors I'm looking for. And I thought I would also give you a little peek at some of the other toys that I've already made for this Christmas season. This little lady might be my favorite. She's a little mermaid and her tail comes off. She's got these cute little pants under it. Then I made this little astronaut guy who I think is really fun. And then I've made a frog. Let's see. Ribbit, ribbit. Look at the little spots on the back there. So I'm doing pretty well with the toys so far this season, but I still have a few more to do. All right, we've got all the colors we need. I have all the safety eyes there, and I am dangerously low on fiberfill, so I'm going to need to get some more of this if we're going to stuff more stuffies for this Christmas season. One of the things that I was hoping I'd have a few minutes to do today is to start taking down some of the autumn decorations from the house. We are fortunate enough to have a cleaning service that comes here every 2 weeks, and they're going to come on Wednesday. So I would like to get some of these linens put away and some of the other decorations. And I had planned to do that on Tuesday night, but I am going to be at work on Tuesday instead of Wednesday this week. So I figured even if I just get a little bit of it out of the way, see there's little bits everywhere, and then I always forget stuff. So then I'll have some more time this week to get that done. I actually got all of that done in a lot less time than I expected. It's not even 5 o'clock yet, so the 2 bins are full and ready to go back down cellar. Things are looking sort of empty, but I filled in the hutch a little bit, at least until I put out the Christmas stuff. One other fun thing, and one of the reasons that I'm doing the vlog this weekend, is I just got a new computer. That's the box for my new MacBook Pro 14-inch, and I'm excited to do some video editing on that baby. Well, I figured since I made such good progress on the stocking today that I would go ahead and do a little bit more work on it. So for the body of the Christmas stocking, I make snowmen. So I think this is going to be sort of the middle size, and I'll do one smaller and one bigger on top of it. So I'm getting to work on that. I did get several rounds in on my sock earlier, but I'm not quite to the inch that I would like to have done today, but that'll be good for knitting tonight. And I did a little bit of sort of rearranging and stuff like that. I was trying to find the other little piece that I was crocheting on. I've dropped it. This is going to be the start of the head. So yeah, I'm just going to sit back and watch some podcasts and maybe do either one or both of these snowman pieces, and then I'm going to take a break and have some dinner. I used to be really afraid to do too much with this acrylic yarn for these stockings, but I've been finding that they react really well to ironing. So you can see how much flatter that piece is sitting compared to these crinkly ones. So it's time to get these all straightened out. There we go, much better. Here's a little peek at my dinner prep. I'm doing a veggie burger with some cheese that I'm gonna throw in the oven, actually on broil. So let that cheese melt up and to crisp up the veggie burger a little bit, and then I've just got some veggies and some rice, and I'll throw in a little bit of barbecue sauce, and it will be delish. Well, my dinner is just about ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat, and Dan just messaged me to say that he's on his way home. He had gone over to a friend's for a little while this afternoon to help him out with some things, so he'll be back. I think we're gonna watch some Wentworth tonight. We're watching the latest season of that on Netflix, and I'm gonna knit on this sock, hopefully more than an inch. I may not do any more on the stocking tonight because I'll want some good light for that to lay it out and sew that snowman on and do some little accessories and add a little bit of personality, and then of course do the name. But that should be doable this week, and then I'll have it ready to gift on Thanksgiving. So that is great. And yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed spending a little bit of time with me on this Saturday, and I look forward to sharing more with you soon. Whew, I think it's time for me to be done for the day. I have no words left. So I will talk to you again really soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I am going to be doing Vlogmas again this season. So if you want fun little snippets of me in the month of December, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I've got lots of ideas already, and I've got 2 advent calendars to share with you that are yarny, and yeah, it's going to be wonderful. So look forward to sharing more with you again really soon. Bye-bye.